Hi students and parents, I have given mixed grammar exercises of 1.2 The Thief's Story in 4 parts including word class, finite non-finite verbs, active passive voices, reported speech, simple compound complex sentences, compound complex sentences, clauses, etc. Hope it will be useful for the students. We'll share few consolidated points for writing proverbial essays or expansion of idea in next videos. Stay tuned with me, share the videos and subscribe my channel. 49. The greedy man showed fear. Change the voice. Answer. Fear was shown by the greedy man. 50. My shirt and pajamas stuck to my skin. Make it interrogative. Answer. Didn't my shirt and pajamas stick to my skin? If negative, add not only but also. Answer. Not only my shirt but also pajamas stuck to my skin. 51. Cold wind blew the rain across my face. Change the voice. Answer. The rain was blown by the cold wind across my face. 52. I went back to the bazaar and sat down in the shelter of the clock tower. Use as soon as. Answer. As soon as I went back to the bazaar, I sat down in the shelter of the clock tower. If no sooner than. No sooner did I go back to the bazaar than I sat down in the shelter of the clock tower. 53. I had forgotten about them in the excitement of the theft. Write word class of the words had, about, excitement and theft. Answer. Had is a helping verb, about is a preposition, excitement and theft are abstract nouns. 54. It was a simple matter to steal. Find finite and non-finite verbs. Answer. Finite verb is was, non-finite verb is to steal. 55. I should go back to Anil. Find modal auxiliary and state function. Answer. Should is the obligation. 56. I hurried back to the room feeling very nervous. Mention feeling is a participle or gerund. Answer. Feeling is a participle. 57. I felt his breath on my hand. Change the voice. Answer. His breath was felt by my hand. 58. I remained still for a minute. Find word class of still and minute. Answer. Still is an adjective and minute is a noun. 59. Anil had already made the tea. Write WH question to get the answer the tea. Answer. What had Anil already made? 60. He stretched out his hands towards me. Find word class of out and towards. Answer. Out and towards both are prepositions. 61. My heart sank. Rewrite in past continuous. Answer. My heart was sinking. 62. I made some money yesterday. He explained. Rewrite in indirect speech. Answer. He explained that he had made some money the day before. 63. Today we will start writing sentences. He said. Rewrite in reported speech. Answer. He said that they would start writing sentences that day. 64. I smiled at Anil in my most appealing way. Write complex sentence. Answer. It was me who smiled at Anil in my most appealing way. 65. Anil talked about well-oiled wrestlers who were grunting. Analyze the clause, find figures of speech and find adjectival participle. Answer. Main clause. Anil talked about the well-oiled wrestlers. Subordinate clause who were grunting. Explanation. Subordinate clause is adjective clause qualifying the noun wrestlers in the main clause. Figures of speech is onomatopoeia because grunting denotes the sound. Adjectival past participle is well-oiled. 66. I gave him my most appealing smile. Find adjectival participle. Answer. Appealing. 67. Anil made money in short irregular intervals. Replace with suitable phrase. Anil made money by fits and starts. 68. I hurried back to the room feeling very nervous, for it is much easier to steal something than to return it undetected. Find mixed clauses and explain them. Answer. Main clause. I hurried back to the room feeling nervous. Subordinate clause. For it is much easier to steal something than to return it undetected. Explanation. Subordinate clause is adverb clause of reason modifying the verb hurried in the main clause. Subordinator is for. Second clause. Main clause. I hurried back to the room feeling very nervous, for it is much easier to steal something. Subordinate clause than to return it undetected. Explanation. Subordinate clause is adverb clause of comparison modifying the verb steal in the main clause. 69. The meal I cooked that night must have been terrible. Anil gave it to a stray dog. He told me to be off. Combine the sentences to make one compound complex sentence. Answer. Since the meal I cooked that night must have been terrible, Anil gave it to a stray dog and told me to be off. 70. Then my hand found the edge of the mattress and slipped under it with the notes. Rewrite as simple sentence. Use present participle. Answer. Finding the edge of the mattress, my hand slipped under it with the notes.